My name is Beth Stuebe, and I'm the Director of Publications and Press, and I am thrilled today to be joined by my friend Corey. Corey, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Like you said, my name's Corey Reitz. I work at a place called Sandia National Laboratories out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've worked in the legal technology field since around 2008 when I finished law school. And I've always stayed on the technology side, predominantly working in e-discovery and cyber information assurance.
Well, one of our ILTA staff members, Brian, told me to talk specifically to you about compliance. And I'm here today to ask you how you feel about compliance, adaptation, kind of that new work from home regulation set, and more in regards to the changing COVID and legal technology worlds.
So I think I'll start with the compliance part. The way I see compliance is that in my job, it's to make it as simple as possible for us to meet the regulations and other laws that we fall under while enabling our mission to be successful. So I always see it as we want to help our customer to be successful at the mission, the reason that our company exists, while minimizing that impact as much as possible and making it as simple as possible for us. Uh, Adaptation, compliance is one thing. So I feel like that's just, C's are okay. You just want to pass. You want to meet the requirement. Adaptation and leveraging technology. Now that's a little more fun. I enjoy trying to make us more efficient by making sure the information is available to the right people at the right time. I certainly, in my cyber role, I want to make sure that the information that we have is protected, that only those people who have the right permissions to see it can see it. And I guess to sum it up, I just want to ensure that our information is protected at the right levels and that we preserve the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of that information while maximizing the useful life of our information and reducing the risk of maintaining that information. And then the last part that I remember from your question related to COVID and the working from home, to me, I just see that as we're just trying to make the best of the situation. I think it's forced us to be creative, innovative, certainly has stretched our IT infrastructure and our security folks to ensure that we continue to do all those things that I mentioned before, while still being successful. And I think for the most part, at least where I work, we've seen that we can do that, and we can do that from remote locations in many cases. So I think while I certainly am not, happy that this happened, and I mourn with those who've lost loved ones and who have been impacted in dramatic ways. I'm really grateful for how we've been able to make the most of the technology that we have and the ingenuity of the people that we have.
Corey, I'm grateful for people like you and for our ILTA volunteers. Thanks for joining me today.
Sure thing.